I make very simple demos in my home recording studio, and usually it comes from me and my guitar in my bedroom. So this is definitely more what it sounds like in my room when I'm playing it for the first time. And then my producer Darius Papak and I will like polish it, and he helped me like go back in and re-record things.
Re-record or rewrite?
Yeah, re-record and mostly not rewrite, but add more. The produced version is kind of always what it sounds like in my head.
Hi, I'm XANDRI. This is Deaken, and this is Shumin, and we're going to play some of my songs and also a cover. And this first song is called Away, and it's a metaphor. What? Somebody wrote a song that's got a metaphor in it? So basically, Charlie XCX released Apple, and I was like, bro, why'd you steal my concept as if this has never been said before? But also, like, come on. Come on. Anyway, it's about generational trauma. Give it up for generational trauma. Woo! And it's coming out whenever I decide to put it out, but the master is done. So it's nice to do like a little stripped back version, because I kind of went oonce, oonce, oonce on the master. So this is sweet. It's called Away. I wish I could say it was a realization the day I decided to leave. But I had lost a couple of years already steeped my sunken tears into the kitchen sink water I breathed. I always felt small. You made me feel small. But when I was small, you taught me the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I tighten my shoes and constantly choose. I'm feeling better. It's all just a ruse. I'm better in blue. I tell my mother she'd understand. I remember the plans and the holding of hands, and the way the eyes felt on my cheeks. I remember the home, all the nights spent alone, feeling lonely in a house full of three. The apple falls at my feet. Were you many that follow. What they have in common is trees that are hollow, that caught all the fruit, made it rot by the roots, but not me. Not me. I rolled away, I rolled away, I rolled away, I got away. I tighten my shoes and constantly choose. I'm feeling better. It's all just a rose. I'll always be blue. I tell my mother, if we spoke again.
Are you more of like a I feel the music and then people tell me the theory, or
Yeah, usually that's kind of how I've learned is I have a good ear, I think, but the theory is catching up. And now that I'm sort of practicing and learning theory, like doing practical music and also theory simultaneously, the connections are kind of forming. The synapses, they're happening. So it's clicking now, but it definitely comes from more of just, I hear the thing. It's really fulfilling to be able to produce something to exactly sound like what I want it to.
yeah?
Even if sometimes it makes it a little overcomplicated, and sometimes it's nice
don't
to
think
strip it
that.
back and actually just hear it as it is.
Yeah.
But I feel like sometimes my songs maybe hide behind my production, or the production's overexcited. But so am I, as a person, to be fair.
Who here likes Phoebe Bridgers? Anyone?
Yeah.
Woo! No longer a danger to herself or others. She made up her mind and laced up her shoes. Yelled down the hall, but nobody answered. So she walked outside without an excuse. She could do anything she wants to. She could do whatever she wants to do. She could go home, but she's not going to. So she picks a direction. It's 90 in Memphis. Turns up the music so her thoughts don't intrude. Predictably winds up thinking of Elvis and wonders if he believed songs could come true. I'm asking for it if they do. Doesn't know what she wants or what she's gonna do. morning to chew on our cheeks and stare at the moon. Said she knows she lived through it to get to this moment. Ate a sleeve of saltines on my floor, and I knew that I would do anything you want me to. I would do anything for you. I would do anything. I would do anything. Whatever you want me to do, I will do. Whatever she wants, whatever she wants, whatever she wants, whatever she wants. I would do anything. I would do anything. Whatever you want me to do, I will do. I do think that song was written about somebody else, but I like to think about it for myself. Like, whatever you want, whatever she wants. It just feels like I'm talking to myself, which is nice.
The car's coming.
Whoop. Should I keep talking?
Yeah.
I think as soon as I was thrust into adulthood, I suddenly felt the need to be very large and very loud and take up space almost as permission for others to do so. It would be wasted potential. I hope that through like pop music and upbeat stuff that I can just get on stage and just be big.
If this is how he sees me, then I guess that's how it is. There's an old me that I'd miss, but I've got a feeling just like his now. And sure, she was great, all alone and content with that state, independently needing a break. Lying to myself, I used to say, growing up is a big piece of cake. But what she's left behind, he sees my past, our present ecstasy. He takes a gentle care while combing through her hair and looking at me. The colors of the world she'd preach, she's out there running wild and free. She's captured here and there, composed by little squares, that version of me. And I have tried to let her take the stage, but I still can't find a way until you say that what she's left behind, you see, my past, our present ecstasy. He takes a gentle care while combing through her hair and looking at me. The colors of the world she'd preach, she's out there running wild and free. She's captured here and there, composed by little squares, that version of me. sure that she's me. While combing through my hair, he's won me fair and square, and I'm sure that she is me.
I was studying in Singapore and there was a second instrument program.
Yeah.
And then I saw harp and I thought, when else am I going to have the chance to learn the harp? So I started learning the harp 8 years ago. I am actually studying composition, but I use the harp now as the creative tool for me to compose my works around that.
Is a harp just sort of like a piano
No,
on the side?
That's what I said. That's all right.
the shape of it looks like a piano on the side, but it works quite differently. But it's similar in the sense that you can sort of see all the strings or all the notes.
I'm getting like a Bowie vibe.
Thank you.
So
I know nothing about David Bowie.
cool. Let's talk about something else then. Who do you like?
I love Chapel Roan. I don't know if anyone looks at me, I feel like that's something they could assume. As soon as I saw Chapel Roan, I like live, I was like, oh, I forgot you can do that. I don't think I've really seen someone with such a persona and actually watch them.
You're going to love David Bowie.
Yeah. I've got a song called King, which I'm playing today, and to be fair, the metaphor is pretty loose in the song. And then I was like, what a good branding opportunity.
Yeah.
What? I got the bald head, I got a crown. What else could you ask for?
It's my fault that I couldn't stay, and it's my fault that I couldn't behave that way, and it's my fault that you raised someone who could stand on her own 2 feet. And it's my fault that you can't admit defeat. But it's my It's my fault that you can't comprehend anything you haven't seen before. And it's my fault that you never tried your hand on the knob of an unlocked door. And it's my fault that I rule my kingdom with grace. And it's my fault that I ended up this way. Now I'm cheating at a game that I never signed up to play. Now I'm dreaming of better days when maybe you could say, I never wanted this to be so hard. I wanna take back everything we had. I never wanted this to be like this. Why can't you admit you never wanted any kids? Why can't you admit you're any fault? And why can't you just say you're gonna change? Why can't you apologize and swear to be better? Swear, even if you know it isn't true. All I wanted was you. All I wanted was you. I never wanted this to be so hard. I wanna take back everything we had. I never wanted this to be like this. Why can't we just go back to before it was how it is? I wish that I could be beside your throne, but the truth is really that I've just outgrown it. I wish that I could still call it our home, but the truth is it never was. Thank you very much. I'm XANDRI, this is Shumin, and this is Deaken Fawcett. So, thank you very much.